What's going on, lads? It's your boy John here again. Trying a new setup with the camera, seeing if this works a little bit better than me walking around like a lunatic. The camera is really unstable when I'm walking around, so I've just decided to put the camera on a little tree, and the lighting is dog shit, but we're gonna go ahead anyway. Why did assertiveness change my life? Okay, because it fucking did. I'm not even gonna lie about it. You know, I'm a 6-foot dude. Okay, I'm fairly, muscular. I'm not like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I've got a decent amount of muscle on me, and I've been called intimidating by quite a few people now, and that shocked me. It shocked me because inside, for most of my life, I didn't feel like I had a lot of self-worth. I didn't feel like I was worth a lot. I didn't feel like I had a lot to value to the world, and I just felt inadequate in general. Okay, it was pathetic. If I was praised by a teacher or by a co-worker or even by my boss at work, I would just take it as them lying. I would say, well, you're just lying, you're not being honest. How could I be so great as the way you're saying? I remember specifically when I was in secondary school, I was called by the teacher to stand in front of the class and lecture them on how to write a good essay, because I just had a fantastic, brilliant and very ingenious way of writing essays, which would just give me first all the time. I'd get first grade marks, and again, I'd just look bewildered. I'd be like, why are you asking me for? God, the lighting is really bad. Doesn't matter. I would think to myself, why are you asking? Oh, there you go, that works. My head's in the fucking corner. Wow. Right, the camera fell from the tree, so luckily enough the phone isn't destroyed, so I can continue talking, which is a good start to the day. I was talking about assertiveness and how previously to me really having a good understanding about myself, I used to think and believe that I had little to offer to the world, despite being told by many people throughout the years that there were certain things that I was excellent at. Like, I mean brilliant, but I never believed it because I always thought they were lying. I never took them seriously. If a girl found me attractive, I used to think you're joking. I used to think that it was a setup from her girlfriends or something. I used to think that they were playing a joke or a game, and I'm just the tool, the, what do you call it, the trick, the fucking trick that's in their little game. So I never took it seriously, but man, wow, once I figured out my fucking self-worth, got that through semen retention, by the way, the world changes. Because once you realise your self-worth, you realise that there's certain things that you're going to let slide, and there's certain things that you're just going to say no to. And that is the exact thing that I'm here to talk about, because assertiveness has saved my life. Okay, but firstly I had to get my self-worth, because if I was being assertive without the self-worth, I would feel internally like a fraud. Even though I know it's the good thing to do, assertiveness, which is essentially standing up for your needs, defending yourself, being a campaigner, an advocate for yourself, and not taking shit from other people, basically. I found that when you're on no FAP and semen retention, you generate this very deep respect for yourself, this very deep honour. I should use the word honour. You really honour yourself. You honour yourself, you respect yourself, and you realise that, oh man, I'm fucking worth something, bro. I'm not just a sack of bones and flesh that's been thrown here on this earth by some random fluke, as Alan Watts says. Love the dude, by the way. I recommend you check his works out. But I'm not here by accident. I'm here to fulfill a divine fucking purpose. I'm here to accomplish something, right? I have gifts to offer to this world. I've got particular things about me which are very valuable, right? So that means that I do deserve to have a backbone. I deserve to go for the things that I want in life. Okay? I deserve to ask for things. I deserve to tell people no when I don't feel like doing something, or when they demand me to do something, or if I feel that I'm being mistreated by someone. I have the absolute right to decline or even ignore their request. I have the right to be selfish. Because when you're a people pleaser, like I was before previously, you tend to think that that's the only way, the only mode of living, by being a people pleaser. You have to please everyone because only then will they like you. Only then will they keep you in their good spirits. It's actually the opposite. You can be kind and respectful, but when they do or say something that you don't necessarily agree with, or you don't necessarily are on board with, you have the absolute right to say no. Relationships will not just disintegrate when you disagree with someone. That is the main lesson here. This is the thing about people pleasers and doormats, is they think that if they decline something or they disagree, they think that the relationship is going to die. It won't die. Relationships don't work that way. People can go through a lot of conflict. People can go through fights. Hell, you can even have a fight with your brother. You can beat each other to half death, but you could still remain good brothers and good friends after that. Right? Relationships don't work that way. They don't die from a single incident. Relationships are an ongoing thing that happen. They are an ongoing process. People have conflicts, they fight, they make up. Okay, relationships only end when there's a deep-rooted problem which is functionally unstable, and it is providing stress, negativity and toxicity to your life. If it doesn't benefit you, then that's a cue for the relationship to end. But in the meantime, when you're in a relationship with someone, it could be anyone, bro. It could be a stranger, it could be a friend, it could be a co-worker, it could be a housemate, it could be your mum, your dad, your dog, your fucking girlfriend, anyone. You need assertiveness, because assertiveness basically is you standing up for your needs and demanding equal treatment. Basically, you are your own judge, you are your own jury, and you are your own executioner in every part of your life. Now, when I say judge, you are the only one who judges your actions. No one else judges your actions. And if they claim to do so, you cut them straight out, or you fucking tell them absolutely right off the bat, you don't have any fucking right to judge me, mate. Go fuck yourself. You are your own jury. You decide whether what you did was right or wrong for yourself. You don't let anybody else do that for you, unless you're actually in a court. Okay, if someone else is going to start playing jury against you, start to call out things that you did wrong, you just say, you know what, I don't have to explain myself to you. I did what I did because I felt that it was the right thing to do. If you don't like that, if you disagree, that's cool, that's your opinion. Right? But I did it because I liked it and I wanted to do it. So you're your own jury. And of course you are your own executioner. And when I use the word executioner, I don't mean you're the one that has the right to kill yourself. I don't want to be promoting that kind of shit here. But you are the only one in this world who can do the things that you need to do. You can't get other people to do it, and other people can't get you to do things. Right? You are the only one who decides what you do, and you do it. No one else does it for you. No one else decides what you do, and nobody else can tell you what to do. Only you have that power. When you realize this power, okay, and that this is essential for manliness and masculinity, essential, because you don't owe anyone anything. Okay, you don't owe anyone anything. Semen retention now is the nice little gem that starts off this little journey, because semen retention gives you this energy. It gives you this very deep energy which makes you want to do shit. Okay, I'm not gonna go all esoteric this time. I know I was pretty esoteric in the last few videos. I'm gonna stick to the point here. Semen retention, when you retain your seed, when you stay away from porn, gives you this energy, gives you this functional energy. Okay, it's not just in your head. You feel like you want to do shit. You feel like you want to just do shit in general. Okay, it could be making a meal at first, or it could be just getting out of bed a little bit earlier, or it could be taking a cold shower, or perhaps meditate. It could be anything. You're just gonna have an urge to do shit. Maybe clean your room, maybe wash your bedding, you know, tidy up the clutter. Doesn't matter what it is, you are going to get urges to do shit. When you get your urges to do shit, slowly, as the days go by, as the weeks go by, as the months go by, your urge to do shit is only going to get worse in the good way, okay? You're going to only want to do more stuff. So before you clean, now let's say you cleaned your room, you cleaned yourself, you groomed yourself. Now you're going to want to groom yourself. You're going to want to make yourself look good. You're going to probably take more showers than usual. You know, there was a time where I would only take showers 3 times a week. Can you imagine that? I would take a shower 3 times a week. I don't know how I lived. I lived like a pig. I wouldn't clean my bed. I'd do that maybe once a month. How did I live? I didn't wash my clothes. Don't even get me started on that. I didn't wash my clothes, man. Oh, I can't even believe that. But you want to clean yourself. You want to be hygienic. You want to groom yourself. You want to make yourself look presentable. That then extends to now your physical fitness. You're going to want to go in the gym. You're going to want to make yourself look physically appealing to yourself. Forget about women for now. Don't care about women, okay? Most people who start semen retention, they start it for the women. I started it for the women, I'm not going to lie. Hey, I'm a man, I wanted chicks, and I heard semen retention has women attraction, so why the fuck not? But wow, I'm on day 37 now, 30, 38, whatever. That isn't even the main motivator anymore now. Because when you're on semen retention and you've gone through the work, when you've gone through these urges to get shit done, your urge to do shit only increases, like I just said. So let's say you do the basics, you just get your life, your shit in order, your room's clean, you've got a good wardrobe, you're working on your physique. You're going to work on your mental now. Because you realise that, oh, my mental's actually causing me to do things that I perhaps don't want to do. So you work on your mental, you start to meditate, you start to pay attention to your emotions, you start to pay attention to your thought patterns. You are fixing yourself, my lad. Without even knowing, without even being told how to do it. You're already fixing yourself just by the one action of quitting porn and stop wanking. Yeah, you know, in England we've got a word. It's called wanker. You're a fucking wanker, we say. Why is that an insult? Why is wanker an insult in the UK? I'll tell you why. Because when you wank, a wanker is someone who is an idiot. He is pathetic, he's stupid, he's so pathetic that he just spends all day at home wanking his little fish stick that's between his legs, and that is all he does. He's an idiot. That's what a wanker means in the UK. An idiot, an imbecile, a fucktard, whatever word you want to say, that is the word we have in the UK for a wanker, for an idiot. Why is that the insult then? Because in the UK, I'm guessing that people back in the day knew that those who jerk off every day, they're not men, they're idiots. They don't have anything better to do, so they're going to remain idiots, because they just wank. So when you quit wanking like a fucking boy, like a little boy, all right? Because you're not a man, fuck off, and don't even come close to telling me that you're a man if you jerk off on the regular. Bullshit. A man doesn't have time to jerk off on the regular. He either has a woman that does that for him, or he's working on his fucking purpose. Don't even get me started. So when you're jerking you're being, I don't even know what other word to call it now. When you're doing that shit, and then you quit, you get this self-worth now. Okay, I started to only get this self-worth, this self-respect, and on the same pattern, self-confidence, when I'd gone through the flatline, I'd gone through the bad parts, I persisted in working out every single day, I persisted on the meditation, and sooner or later it just started to naturally, the transformation naturally happens. It's not something you force. You can't force it. I tried to force it before, and I was like, why am I not confident yet? I've been doing these affirmations for 16 days. Why am I not feeling confident? What the fuck am I doing wrong? Well, I never quit though. Do you know why? Because I had a belief in me that one day I am going to be the man that I want to be. So I just need to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't care if I'm not there now. I know that I'm going to get there. I know one day I'm going to get there. I just had that in my head. Every time I had an urge to look at porn, I said, one day I'm going to be the man I want to be. If I watch porn now, I'm going to set myself back. I was fucking vigorous with myself. I said, if I watch porn, I'm going to set myself back 30 days to becoming the man that I want. I don't have 30 days to waste. That's what I was telling myself. I don't have 30 days to sit back and wait for my energy levels to get back to the way they were on day 1, mind you, not even day 30. You've been set back 30 days. So I'm on day 0 now. So I have to go through 30 days, get to day 0, and then count the days again. That's 60 days. I don't have 60 days to waste, I'm afraid. I don't have that. So no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to succumb to these disgusting pleasures, these short-sighted pleasures. I'm not going to succumb to instant gratification. When you go through this journey, you're going to develop self-confidence. It's just a fact. You're going to develop self-worthiness. You're going to develop respect for yourself, honor for yourself. And the beautiful thing about this is that you start to develop respect for women. Yeah, you know, you hear the simps, they're always like, respect women, respect women. They don't respect women. Do you think they respect women? No, they don't. They are simps for a reason. They don't respect women. They treat women like queens, and not in the good way, right? Because the woman hasn't done anything to deserve to be a queen in that man's eyes. She is just a woman. By the virtue of her having a pussy and having 2 tits, she is a queen in this man's eyes. She could be an absolute horrible person in her personality. She could be a disgusting thought. Oh, I shouldn't say disgusting thought, might censor that. No disrespect to thoughts. You know, Tatianas, you can do what you want. I don't have any hate against you. But let's just say you are a thought and you've got a simp who's just begging for your validation. He doesn't, you know what, they give validation and they give all this affirmation to the woman. They sell their souls to the woman in the hope that she's going to just touch them, give them a hug, or have sex with them, or give them a kiss. It's like, no, bro, that's not the way it works. These women will exploit you till you die if you do that. Because everyone likes to be treated like they've got power. Everyone does. A kid, if you give a kid power over the house, the kid hasn't done anything to deserve it, he'll take it. Most likely, most kids are going to take it because they just like the power. So women have been given the power by men. Men who have 0 self-worth, 0 dignity, 0 honour, and 0 self-respect. And therefore, if you don't respect yourself, you can't respect other people. It's polar opposite. You can't do it. If you respect someone else but you don't respect yourself, you're not respecting them, you are submitting to them. There's a difference. You're submitting to them. You're submitting to their authority, their demeanour, their persona, whoever they are. You're submitting yourself to them. You're saying that I'm less than you because you're not respecting them as an equal. I see successful men as an equal to me, and I might be out of my league when I say that to some people. I don't care though. Do you know why I think I'm an equal to them? Because even though I don't have the successes yet, I know that I've got the mindset, and I know that I've got the ability to achieve what they've done, and I know that one day I'm going to get there. So when I look at these rich guys, these millionaires, I look at them, I do admire them. I do look at their success, and I look at their achievements, and I say, wow, look at that. Is that really the side effects of success? Thank God I'm on the right path now. Thank God. It's just an affirmation to me, because it gives me a reminder as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing it so I can be successful. So I see a man who has will, determination, courage, and he pursues his passion or whatever he's doing to get success. He pursues it with such vigor. I do respect that because I see those virtues in me. And I know that it's difficult to get where he did. It's difficult to get where he got. So I can respect him, and I do see him as an equal. Has he achieved more than me? Absolutely, yes. But I respect him as an equal because I see the virtue behind it. Okay, I don't submit to them. I don't say, oh, you're better than me because you've achieved these things. No, you're not better than me. You are a respectful individual who I see as an equal because you have the same virtues as I do. And you're just at a different part of your life with those virtues. Yeah? You're just at a different part of your life and a different stage. I respect you. That's what I do. And I want to be where you are eventually one day. When it comes to women, I respect women in the sense that I see their divine essence, their divine feminine essence. And when you're on semen retention, when you have practiced self-development for a length of time, and you've learned yourself, you've learned your ins and outs, the good parts and the bad parts, and you start to love yourself, you start to develop self-confidence and self-worth. When you're around women, you no longer see them as sex objects. You see them as equals. or at least you see them as human beings with a different spirit inside of them. Women can feel that, by the way. They can feel that. They can feel that you're not just an average dude who's lusting, you know, looking like this, looking for pussy all the time. They can tell that when you walk in with your calm demeanor, with your soft but sharp eye contact, and your very warm but self-affirming smile, they can feel it. They can feel it, bro. They can feel it, and it's a wonderful thing to witness. So this is motivation to those guys who are still on NoFap. Keep doing what you're doing. You'll develop your self-confidence, you'll develop worth, and most importantly, the tool that comes with that is your assertiveness. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.